10-21. To find the volume of the cylinder, Melissa started by comparing it to a prism. To find the volume of a prism, I slice it into equal layers. I wonder if the same method will work for a cylinder. How could a cylinder be sliced into layers? What shape would each layer be? Find the volume of the cylinder. Well, this is kind of an interesting way of looking at finding the volume. So the way we looked at it was we looked at a prism, and I'll just draw a triangular prism here. All right, and we found the area of the base, and then we multiplied it times this height here. So our formula was volume is equal to the base, and that's a capital B for the area of this entire base times height. But if what she's talking about is like taking each layer and slicing. So it would be as if we had a whole bunch of triangles stacked up on top of each other. And then we counted each layer, which is really just another way of saying, well, what's the measurement from here to here? So either way works. It's conceptually a nice way of thinking about it. So if we're looking at a cylinder, which would look like this, then if we sliced into the cylinder, what shape would each layer be? So let's pretend this is a cylinder. And if we sliced into a cylinder, we can see that each place along the way would always be circular. So when you slice into a cylinder, essentially you get the same thing that you have up top. You get a circle. So if we just cut into this in all these different places, we would get a stack of circles. So to measure that, we have to look at, well, how many circles are there from here up to here? So it ends up being the same formula. The volume of a cylinder is equal to the base, which is this area, times the height. So in this case, volume is going to be equal to the base, which we can either write that as pi r squared, which is 8.25 or 8.28 squared, the base times the height, which we know the height for this cylinder is from here to here is 40 inches. So base times height, which is 40 inches. So we can do the math on that and find out what the volume is. So this we actually figured out is 215.38 times 40. So let's do that. 215.38 times 40 is equal to 8,615.2. So volume is equal to 8,615.2, and this is inches, and these are cubed, inches cubed. So that's our volume.